A revolutionary mind, celebrating Brown's Nobel laureate, a visionary economist's impact on the world. Brown University's economics department is abuzz with excitement as Professor Emeritus Peter Howitt takes center stage, having been awarded the Nobel Prize in Economic Sciences. This prestigious recognition shines a spotlight on Howitt's groundbreaking work in the field of economics. Specifically his contributions to the theory of sustained growth through creative destruction. But here's where it gets controversial. Howitt's achievement isn't just about the award itself. It's about the impact his work has had on shaping our understanding of economic policy and the role of innovation in our rapidly changing world. Let's delve into the reactions and reflections of faculty, alumni, and colleagues who share their insights on Howitt's remarkable journey and the profound influence he's had on their lives and the field of economics. A legacy of intellectual curiosity and impact. Francis J. Doyle III, Provost and Professor at Brown University, praises Howitt as a living embodiment of a world-class economist. Doyle highlights Howitt's dedication to student-centered learning and his engagement in collaborative research, exploring issues that are pivotal to economic policy on a national and international scale. Howitt's work, according to Doyle, has not only advanced his field, but has also inspired new ways of thinking about 21st century issues, particularly in the context of artificial intelligence. And this is the part most people miss. Howitt's research on technology and innovation mirrors the very innovation he studies, reflecting the heart of what researchers do every day. He achieved all this while teaching and mentoring the next generation of scholars, leaders, and problem solvers. A mentor and a model of kindness, Boris Gershman, an associate professor at American University and a former student and research assistant of Howitt's, shares a heartfelt tribute. He recalls Howitt's generosity, open-mindedness, and unwavering support, which were instrumental in his journey as a graduate student and early career researcher. Gershman sees Howitt as a model of intellectual curiosity and kindness, a remarkable scholar whose groundbreaking work continues to inspire economists across generations. A teacher and advisor extraordinaire, Michal Jerzmanowski, an associate professor at Clemson University, reminisces about the day they heard the news of Howitt joining the faculty. Jerzmanowski, a macro and growth economics enthusiast, was thrilled to have such a renowned figure on board. What followed was an extraordinary experience as Howitt proved to be not just a big name, but also an exceptional teacher and advisor. Jerzmanowski credits Howitt's clarity and depth of insight for making complex economic concepts click into place. A true mentor and intellectual giant, Stelios Michalopoulos, professor of political economy at Brown University, shares his personal connection with Howitt, having worked with him as a research assistant in 2003. Michalopoulos describes Howitt as a true mentor, patient and understanding, who guided him through his onboarding process and answered his naive questions with grace. He praises Howitt's sharp intellect and affable personality, calling him an exemplary scholar and a true intellectual giant, a dedicated teacher and source of inspiration. Malhar Nabar, assistant director at the International Monetary Fund, recalls his time as a PhD student under Howitt's supervision. Nabar remembers the many conversations they had, marveling at Howitt's ability to translate tech innovation into elegant conceptual models. He shares a poignant memory of Howitt's dedication, where despite his busy schedule, he continued thinking about a proof Nabar was struggling with, and offered a gentle suggestion that helped Nabar overcome the roadblock. Nabar concludes by saying that Howitt's example, his dedication to his students and his work, and his commitment to using economics to improve social outcomes, has been an inspiration throughout his career. A recognition of research and innovation, Christina H. Paxson, president and professor at Brown University, expresses pride in Howitt's achievement, emphasizing the importance of research in shaping a rapidly changing society. She highlights how research is at the heart of many innovations, transforming our world, and Howitt's recognition is a testament to his remarkable contributions. Paxson also acknowledges Howitt's contributions to other areas, such as monetary policy, inflation, and employment, and expresses gratitude for having such an influential economist spend a significant portion of his career at Brown University. A scholar, giant, and wonderful person, Corinne Rosen, professor and chair of economics at Brown University, shares insights from her conversations with colleagues about Howitt. Rosen describes him as an incredible scholar, an intellectual giant, and a simply wonderful person. She emphasizes the kind, supportive, and wise nature of Howitt, who is admired and respected by his colleagues. Rosen highlights Howitt's deep contributions to the study of economic growth at Brown, and how his Nobel Prize-winning work opened new avenues to study the impact of market institutions on innovation and economic growth. She also praises Howitt's commitment to graduate education, even after his retirement. An inspiration and a guide, Bulent Unel, professor of economics at Louisiana State University and a former student of Howitt's, shares fond memories of his class on economic growth. He credits Howitt's contributions to endogenous growth theory for motivating him to pursue a career in the field. Unel also praises Howitt's kindness and availability to help students outside of class, calling the Nobel Prize a well-deserved and long-overdue recognition. Establishing Brown as a research hub, David Weil, professor of economics at Brown University, highlights Howitt's work with Philippe Aghion, which provided a model to understand how competition among firms drives technological progress and economic growth. Weil emphasizes how their work unlocked practical and quantitative applications in various fields and became a standard tool for economists studying economic growth. Weil also praises Howitt's role in training graduate students to combine theoretical rigor with creativity in economic analysis, and his ability to convey excitement about economic research, particularly on the topic of economic growth. He credits Howitt for helping establish Brown as a center of cutting-edge research on growth, a status it has maintained post-retirement. A mentor who created a safe space to learn, Joshua Weil, professor of economics at the University of Oxford, shares his memories of Howitt as a mentor, teacher, and supervisor. Weil recalls Howitt's unassuming and kind nature, his ability to disarm a class with humor, and his focus on highlighting when students were right rather than wrong. Weil credits Howitt for creating a safe space to learn and be wrong without feeling intimidated or ashamed. A rare quality in a profession where many seek to stand out. Conclusion: a legacy of impact and inspiration. As we celebrate Professor Peter Howitt's Nobel Prize, we're reminded of the profound impact a single individual can have on a field, an institution, and the lives of those around them. Howitt's work and mentorship have left an indelible mark on economics and on the lives of his students and colleagues. His dedication to research, teaching, and using economics for social good is an inspiration for us all. What are your thoughts on Howitt's achievement and the impact of mentors and teachers in shaping our world? Share your reflections and join the discussion in the comments below.